Hi everyone, I'm Peter Young and I have another book review for you. This time it is Heartland by Keith O'Brien. Just came out this year in March of 2026. A Forgotten Place, An Impossible Dream, and the Miracle of Larry Bird. So this book covers the 1978-1979 Indiana State Sycamores basketball team that went undefeated, got all the way to the NCAA championship game and lost to Michigan State and Magic Johnson. So if you know me, you know that I love college basketball. I love to read about college basketball. The first line in my debut novel, The Blue Team, reads, quote, "I wanted to be the next Larry Bird. I used to have a golden retriever named Larry, and I had a chocolate lab named Magic." So yeah, in addition to wanting to read this book, I read it and loved it. And I knew I would. It's a great book. I love this genre. I love reading about college basketball. And I've read dozens of books on college basketball, and yet there were some interesting tidbits and facts in this book that I did not know of, either didn't know or had forgotten. It just shows the level of research that O'Brien undertook to write this book. Things like Larry Bird played the entire 1979 NCAA tournament with a broken left thumb. Did not know that. And then Dave Bliss, who went on to become a very successful head coach in college, won over 500 games coaching at Oklahoma, SMU, New Mexico. He was Bob Knight's assistant coach at Indiana University and was largely responsible for recruiting Larry Bird and getting him to come to IU before he dropped out. And I also have a wonderful connection to one of the key characters in this book, a guy named Ed McKee. So Ed was the sports information director at Indiana State when Larry played there. And Larry Bird did not make Ed's job easy. Larry just did not want to talk to the media. Well, after Larry left and went pro, Ed left, and then a few years later, Ed got a similar job at George Washington University in DC, which is where I played college basketball. So Ed and I met my freshman year in 1986. I met his job pretty easy. He was not fielding a lot of interview requests from local media to have people talk with me. And Ed and I have been friends ever since. It's going on 40 years. And so Ed really helped Keith with his research because, another interesting note, Larry Bird did not talk with Keith for this book. But again, his research, it's very well done. So there's a lot of other teammates and coaches and players that spent a lot of time with Keith to help get the information to write this book. So the research is impressive. The writing is very good. The late John Feinstein, he wrote a number of books on college basketball. This book is right up there with those. So if you like basketball, especially college basketball, it's a no-brainer. Get this book. You will really enjoy it. Heartland by Keith O'Brien. And if you've liked this review, give it a like and a share. I always appreciate your comments, so keep those coming. And as always, until next time, keep reading.